Hello students. Now in today's lecture we are going to see about the Carbanion. Now the name itself suggests the meaning. This is a second reaction intermediate. First is carbonium ion, which we had gone through the last lecture. Then this is a carbanion, an organic species in which carbon atom carry negative charge. It is known as carbanion. See, the name itself suggests the meaning of the term. Carb stand for carbon atom and anions means which carry negative charge. So organic species in which carbon atom carry negative charge, it is known as carbanion. This carbanion carbon carries negative charge. Such organic species are known as carbanions. This carbon atom of carbanion contains 8 electrons in its outermost shell. See, 3 bonded pair of electron is there, and this is unpair of electron, because of which this carbon carry negative charge. So this carbanion carbon contain total 8 electron in its outermost shell, and hence because of the presence of this 3 bond and 1 unpair pair of electron, this carbanion, it shows sp3 type of hybridization with geometry tetrahedral and bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes. Carbanion carbon contains 8 electron. 3 bonded electron pair is there, and this is a lone pair of electron. So this carbon, because of the pair of electron, carry negative charge and thus contain total 8 electron in its outermost shell. Because of the presence of this 8 electron, this carbanion carbon, it shows sp3 type of hybridization. Geometry of carbanion is tetrahedral and its bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay. Now this carbanion carbon, as it contains the pair of electron, it donate this pair of electron to a suitable acceptor and it act as a Lewis base. We know that according to scientist Lewis, a substance which donate a pair of electron, it is known as base. So as the carbanion donates this pair of electron to a suitable acceptor, it acts as a Lewis base. Again, it contains this pair negative charge. Carbanion carbon contain negative charge and hence it get attracted towards positively charged species. And we know that the species which get attracted towards positive charge, they are known as nucleophiles. Nucleo stand for nucleus containing positive charge, phile stand for loving. So as this carbanion contain negative charge, they get attracted towards positively charged species and hence this carbanion, it act as a nucleophiles. So this is related to general characteristic of carbanion. In case of carbanion, we can define it as an organic species in which carbon atom carry negative charge. It is known as carbanion. It contains 8 electron in its outermost shell and hence shows sp3 type of hybridization with geometry tetrahedral, bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes. Then again it contains the lone pair of electron. Donate this lone pair of electron to a suitable acceptor and it act as a Lewis base. Then because of this negatively charged, this carbanion get attracted towards positively charged species and hence it acts as a nucleophile, that is nucleus loving reagent. Then we know that these carbanions and even carbonium ions, they are formed by heterolytic fission. Heterolytic fission means what? Hetero means different, lytic means breaking of a bond. So unequal distribution of electron during the breaking of bond take place. One of the separating species retains the pair of electron and another donate it. Such type of fission, breaking of a bond, it is known as heterolytic fission. Hetero means different, lytic stand for breaking of a bond. So breaking of a covalent bond in such a way that one of the separating species retains the pair of electron and another donating. See, in this case, in case of A bond B, the electrolytic fission take place. So this B retains the pair of electron and carry negative charge, while as A releases this electron pair away from itself, donate the pair of electron and carry positive charge. So during this electrolytic fission, cation and anions are formed. That is, we can say that carbonium ions and carbanions are formed by heterolytic fission. Carbanions are formed by heterolytic fission. Clear? So, two types of fission is there, homolytic and heterolytic. In first case, what happens? Each of the separating species retains one electron, and hence such type of fission is known as homo. Homo stand for same equal distribution of electron. So such type of fission is called as homolytic fission, during which we get the formation of these free radicals which contain odd number of electrons. But carbanions are formed by heterolytic fission. Carbanions are formed by heterolytic fission. Now see, same as that of the carbonium ion, there are three types of carbanion. There are three types of carbanion: primary carbanion, secondary carbanion, and tertiary carbanion. Now we know the term primary carbon, secondary carbon, and tertiary carbon. Carbon atom which is attached to only one carbon atom, it is known as primary carbon atom. Whenever a carbon atom is attached to two different carbon atom, here we require H. By mistake it is written as R, but here one R is not there, it is H, and two R groups are there. So this carbon atom is attached to two carbon atom. So this is a secondary carbon atom. And carbon atom which is attached to three different carbon atom, it is known as tertiary carbon atom. So whenever a negative charge is present on primary carbon atom, it is known as primary carbanion. Negative charge is present on the primary carbon atom, and primary carbon atom is that carbon atom which is attached to only one carbon atom. Such type of carbanions are known as primary carbanion. See, in this structure, this C group which contain this negative charge is attached to only one alkyl group, one carbon atom. So this is a primary carbon atom, and as the negative charge is present on this primary carbon atom, this type of carbanion, it is known as primary carbanion. Now in case of this methyl carbanion, there is no alkyl group, but this methyl carbanion, it is lying in the group of primary carbanion. In case of this compound, I have already told you here H is required. Two alkyl groups are there and one hydrogen atom is there. So this carbon carry negative charge which is attached to two different carbon atom. So this is a secondary carbon atom, and as the negative charge is present on secondary carbon atom, this is a secondary carbanion. An organic species in which negative charge is present on secondary carbon atom, which in terms attached to two different carbon atom, it is known as secondary carbanion. It is called as secondary carbanion. And carbanion in which negative charge is present on the tertiary carbon atom, which in terms attached to three different carbon atom. Negative charge is present on this tertiary carbon atom, which in terms attached to three different carbon atoms, it is known as tertiary carbanion. So overall, three types of carbanions are there: primary carbanion, secondary carbanion, and tertiary carbanion. Now we have to see, we are going to discuss about the stability of this carbanion. We can explain the stability of carbanion on the basis of different effects, like same as that of the corresponding carbonium ion. We can explain the stability of carbanion on the basis of two effects. Number one, inductive effect, and second is resonance effect. Now we know that what is inductive effect? Inductive effect, that is their share pair of electron gets shifted towards more electronegative atom. That type of effect because of which one atom carry negative charge, partial negative charge, another atom carry partial positive charge. And two types of inductive effects are there, plus I and minus I. Whenever the electron get released away from the atom, that atom or a group of atom, it shows positive inductive effect. All alkyl group shows positive inductive effect. It means that all alkyl group releases electron away from themselves. Now in case of this carbanion, carbon atom carry negative charge. It is in search of positively charged ion. So the group which releases electron, if get attached to this carbon atom, it decreases the stability of that carbanion. Listen carefully what I am saying. The group which releases electron, if get attached to this negatively charged carbon atom, it decreases the stability of that carbanion. In case of methyl carbanion, three hydrogen atoms are there and no alkyl group is there. But in case of primary carbanion, one alkyl group is there which shows positive inductive effect. It releases the electron away from itself. Already negative charge is there on the carbon atom, and again this alkyl group is also supplying electron. So what happened? The stability of this carbanion get disturbed. Now consider the secondary carbanion where there are presence of two alkyl group, and these two alkyl groups are now supplying the electron to this negatively charged carbon atom. Naturally it contains the negative charge again from two sources. The electrons are supplying to this carbon atom. Naturally it disturbs the stability of this secondary carbanion. And in case of tertiary carbanion, again there are presence of more than two, that is three alkyl group, and all alkyl group shows positive inductive effect. They releases electron towards this carbon atom which carry negative charge and disturb the stability of carbanion. From this we can say that more the positive inductive effect, less is the stability of that carbanion. As the positive inductive effect increases, stability of carbanion goes on decreasing. Clear? Now see the case. What happens in case of methyl? No alkyl group. In case of primary carbanion, one alkyl group. Secondary contain two alkyl group and tertiary contain three alkyl group. Naturally, the stability order goes on decreasing from methyl to primary to secondary to tertiary. That is, methyl carbanion is more stable with no alkyl group as compared to primary carbanion which contain one alkyl group, which is more stable as compared to secondary carbanion which contains two alkyl group, and this secondary carbanion is more stable as compared to tertiary carbanion which contains three alkyl group. So the correct order of stability of carbanion is methyl is more stable, then primary, then secondary, and then tertiary. And we can explain this stability on the basis of inductive effect. And what we predict from this inductive effect? More the number of alkyl group, more unstable is that carbanion. So the stability order is methyl carbanion more stable, then primary, then secondary, and then tertiary. Similarly, with the help of resonance effect, we can explain the stability of this allyl carbanion. If CH3 bond CH bond CH2 negative group is there, it is known as propyl carbanion. But double bond is there, so this is a allyl group. Now this allyl group achieve extra stability as compared to propyl carbanion because of the resonating structure. This negative charge come over here, and hence this pi electron gets shifted towards this carbon atom which now carry negative charge, and the structure becomes CH2 negative with bond CH double bond CH2. This is a resonating structure of this compound. Okay, so because of this resonating structure is possible in case of allyl carbanion, which is not possible in case of propyl carbanion. Allyl carbanion is more stable as compared to propyl carbanion. And we can also explain the stability of this benzyl carbanion on the basis of resonating structure. See here, the different resonating structures are possible for benzyl group, which gives the extra stability to this carbanion. Now we can discuss the stability of this benzyl carbanion in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.